was done. Hi everyone, welcome to another
Conversation with the ladies.
conversation. It's a rainy night here in Jamaica, and we're glad for the rain, although it brings on the heat. As you can see, I'm sweating again. But yeah, we're happy for the rain. Welcome to all our new subscribers. We're happy that you're joined the family, and we're just saying happy. Oh, hi Malika.
Hi, Mal.
Happy to have you. It's
Welcome.
been a
Been a
while
while.
since you've been on the live. Make sure you continue.
Hope you
Anyway,
enjoy your trip.
yes. Hope you enjoy your staycation in Korea. Well, yes, guys. So, um, we again just want to thank all our subscribers for being on board, for supporting us throughout the journey. We know we're in it for the long haul, and we're gonna have a hell lot of fun on our way to 1,000K and more. And of course, we look forward to your comments. Remember now, as you come on, indicate who you are, say hi, we will say hi back to you. And of course, please do share your thoughts on the topic, right? And remember to just share the video to as many persons as you know, help us to get to a lot more subscribers, reach a lot more persons, right? So Malika says, yes, it has been a while, right? Because we're saying to her that a good while I want to share up on the live. So happy to see you, Mal, and glad you're able to join us. You're the first one here. Well done. All right, so we have a few more wonderful things coming up in the pipeline. For those of you who were connected to friends of ours who are probably who are probably looking on on our status, my one in particular, we had an interview at a radio station where we were able to give our thoughts on the topic of marriage and how men see it. I'm trying to find the best lighting, guys, because it look a little bit dark. So I hope you guys can see us clearly. Yeah, so we had a discussion, and I was asked to be a panel on the radio station and relating to how men view marriage, and it was very nice. So look out for a video that would show clips of that as much as we can. And of course, there are other things in the pipeline that's coming up, and of course, we will be able to take you guys on the journey.
So you
Um,
cannot fix it now.
no, no,
Hi,
one
Carlene. Good night.
one time. Let me
Welcome.
see what we can do.
Welcome.
Try.
Yeah, look at this.
A little bit better. Yeah. So look out for great things, guys. And of course, hey Carlene, bless up. Good to have you. Yeah, look out for great things ahead, guys, and we'll take you on the journey right through. All right, so tonight we're looking at the topic of should women make the first move, like make the first move to get a date, make the first move to um, I don't know, pay for the restaurant, or yeah, the food that you buy, make the first move of you know
Basically, made the
being
first move
being
that men
engaged,
would want to have to.
right? So I was kind of like itemize them was it, but
Exactly.
yeah, make the first move. Whether it's engagement, pay the restaurant, invite, ask for a date, whatever. How do you feel about that? I know that based on where we are in this generation, things have the roles have shifted a bit. But back in my time, not our still, but our time, um, we the guys made the move. But let me hear what you have to say first. Your
I
view.
mean, with certain things, I have no problem for the ladies to make the move. For instance, if you go to a restaurant and you feel like paying for your food, fine. You understand if you see you're interested in someone and you know that the person is equally interested in you, but he is just I don't
Shy.
know, shy, and you have to step up maybe to make maybe the first move and maybe say, okay, do you want like finish the sentence for him or whatever he was gonna ask and shy, but I don't have a problem with that.
Mm.
I don't have a problem with that, but I don't believe that woman should make the first move in proposing and stuff. But first of all, me no want a man come tell me say I never me propose to you. No. So there are certain things where I think it's fine, and there's certain little things where you want to know. Say, let the man chase and do it.
So,
Help him to get in the camp, and
mhm.
when he gets in the camp and he's more comfortable now, step up. Yeah, encourage him
So,
to
big
step to
I,
make the first
Rod
move.
is here too.
Welcome, cuz. Welcome. Good
Sir,
night.
where were you last week?
Yes, and Curly. Well,
And
anyway,
in
and I'm
fact,
beating time at the end and
all
good.
right, all right, without those spiky bits. Um, so it wouldn't concern you that the guy is probably too shy to make the first move. I mean, like, like, if he's too shy to approach and make the first move, what else is gonna be too shy to do or
I
shy
mean,
about?
there are literally some men who have tongue tie. My cousin Sandy, who is in America,
Hmm.
I can remember the story that she shared with us when she was in her final year of I don't remember if it's college or high school, and there was literally this guy. Every time the guy attempted to talk with her, the guy will and for a good while, Michelle and
Yeah.
us, we had a good laugh and said, "Can you believe it? There is somebody in the world who is,
Hmm.
trying to speak and cannot speak because of the person which they want to approach, that they have
Hmm.
the crush on." And I mean, then I find it really cute. It's something that
For the because that the guy wasn't able
he
to.
had, yeah, he wasn't
You
able
found
to
it
get
cute.
out. Yeah, I found it
All
cute
right.
then, but it wasn't really happening to me still. But the truth is, say for instance, I'm interested in somebody and I found out that he's interested in me, but he's literally shy.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, he's really shy. I mean, eventually, I would encourage him. First, a flash a smile or say hi, do something
Mm-hmm.
to encourage him. But if it's a situation where it's a role where I have to take on all for it, it wouldn't work.
But how would you know?
Well, you won't know until you try.
So
You
you're
know.
willing to give him the benefit of the doubt and
Yeah,
make the
I would.
first
I
move.
would be willing. It works if it's somebody that I already have a liking.
All right, Marlene is here too.
Hey, Marley. Good night. Welcome.
So Ron says, was sitting up waiting and I end up falling asleep. I was so mad.
Oh,
Osh, osh,
oh,
osh,
that's
osh.
last week.
Last week. And last week we had what was it?
No, it
Oh,
was
it
the
was one
following
person.
week we had Beerman. Last week, no,
It
we
was
have
just one
one
person,
person.
right? But the following
Mhm.
week I had all meals in the house. It was really nice. Marlene says, "Hey guys, I
Missing
know
in
I have been
action.
missing action. Yes, you have, but we're not. But honestly, we're so happy to see you another time to
Yeah, but we
chastise.
missed you guys last week
You're really,
also.
really, really missed. All right. So before I give my response, here I saw this and I said I would read it for everyone. And of course, if everybody who's on the live, please like the live. Um, in 2005, a study in the Journal of Sex Research showed that 72% of men said they preferred that women make the first move.
Wow, that's a
I,
large amount.
that is in 2005. Hmm.
So is it that they're becoming lazy or what?
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, it reads on. A 2017 survey by the by the dating app Match, by dating app Match, similarly found that 95% of men wanted women to initiate the first kiss.
Well, that's not bad because a guy may get a slap for going too early. The kiss is not so bad.
And just as many wanted women to ask for their numbers. Guys, what do you think about that? Like the rules,
I mean, you have ladies who don't mind asking for the number, but I like a girl like me, no, me not
yeah,
do.
asking for the number.
Mm-mm.
Marlene, Malika, Carlene, let me hear from the
Carly.
ladies. Would you be the ones to make the first move, asking for a number, leading in for the first kiss? Would you be doing
Hey,
that?
I remember even looking at you, and when you're looking, I'm not looking. I get my looks when you weren't looking. So it depends on the lady.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the lady, but I still think that there's a lot of ladies who want that number but's not gonna ask for it. I do, I believe that. And there's some ladies who don't care and I say, "Are you so what? What are you waiting on to give me the number?" They will ask.
All right, pop story giver. Colin says, I
You move
gave the
before
first kiss. Colin says she gave the first kiss.
Boy, me wanna imagine
She
that in a Carlene.
honestly,
But
I wouldn't
yeah,
either.
I wouldn't
She is
because
bold.
you know that not I'm not looking down or anything, you know. But knowing Craig, me nah imagine I would
And because Craig
in
is slick, Craig
yeah,
is
me
like
know Craig
smooth,
slick,
like
a smooth operator, so I think
yeah.
Craig would have went.
You mean
Or
Carly?
maybe
Now
Carlene
waste of
just put
time.
away.
Wasn't wasting any time. Let me read some of the other responses. that was a shocker though.
Yeah, you
but
go,
good
girl.
to know, Carly. Hold on, let me see.
Marlene,
Yeah,
Marlene,
read up Marlene says.
Marlene said, not the number, but the first kiss. Maybe.
So, so y'all bold like what? Y'all going for the first.
Yeah, because I guess
Um,
they must be comfortable at that point. So it's possible. Carlene said again, but he asked for the number. Right, right. I see the men doing that too. But I think with the kiss, I can understand because there's some ladies, it's reflex. You're going smack. Yeah. There's some
no, but the
ladies.
kiss is not the smack.
No, some ladies will smack a guy for kissing them too
Okay,
early
okay,
and
okay.
say, "You're bright," even if they
So
want it.
sparing the trouble, she'll lean in and initiate the
Yeah,
kiss.
I can understand the lady giving the kiss, but they said, "I don't know." It depends how close you are, maybe.
Karin, was this unlike the seventh date?
You want to know what's
Or
pleading
was
the
it how soon was
plead
that?
the fifth,
How
Carly.
soon was that initiated?
Plead the fifth.
And Ron, if you while you're there, I know you must be thinking about it. What do you thinking about making the first move, Ron?
Yeah,
I said
yeah. Let us know,
so
Ron.
Marlene says, I can understand the guys not wanting to scare you with a kiss, but once the energy is right, I will initiate the kiss for him to know it's okay, dude.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, because I think like me too, I was a shy guy, and so if Michelle had initiated the kiss, it would have probably pushed me quicker with us,
I
you
wanted to
know.
be kissed, but that's not happening. What happened to us is that we went in for a hug, and then the moment was just right, and our face passed each other a little too close, and I
No, no, no,
could
no, no, little.
no.
I didn't. I knew exactly what
So
I
you
was
set up the
doing.
moment.
Well, I
I
wouldn't say I
think
set at the moment. I knew that it was gonna
after
happen.
Aaron had
Yeah, after
Aaron,
months.
yeah, after Aaron had and being so close in each other and not even getting to say goodnight properly, I think that this was waiting to happen. No,
and,
honestly,
and and you
that's
can
what
understand, guys, because I mean, we were Christians, so in our mind, boy, I shouldn't have had this in
I
the
do this,
first
you know,
place.
the first.
But it's like it was like a year on mush.
Yeah, we were starving. We're starving.
So Cardi in answering the question, said about a month after dating,
Yeah,
but the energy was there and it felt right,
yeah. Me said the energy is the
so
thing, man.
all right. So the truth, I don't. I think it's okay. I think it's okay for ladies to initiate because what I think happens is like if I even know I mean because I initiate everything, I have to be begging Michelle to initiate some things now.
If we don't
But
pass the initiating,
well, I
then
know
the
what I'm saying. What a reason? So I'm saying maybe if I had allowed you, get the me say?
oh,
Maybe
you mean
then,
it would have been embedded
yeah,
in me?
yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
you're
feel
right.
more easier for you to do
And
it.
it's an institution that we grew up in. It's an
Probably, probably,
institution.
probably. So everyone says, I will ask for the number, but I don't know about the kiss.
That's a smart man.
For women, very picky about
True.
personal space. That is true.
Yeah, because somebody will give it. I believe that I'm the type of person back then
Mm.
that if I'm not really feeling it too deep and you go in for that, I know I have a hand reflex. I will slap you.
No, but not even like the person.
Yeah, but nevertheless, I don't know. It is just something wherein you feel like if you have been keeping yourself,
Mhm.
you understand, and you, the lady, have not really let the guy know that yet. Okay, Back then, the
Mhm.
age that we grew up with, there was a little hard to get type of thing.
Meaning the ladies been hard to
Ladies
get.
play hard to get, and you really want to know that it's not a joke thing before you reveal and
So if
peel
the guy
out.
is bold enough to make, as I was, bold enough
Yeah.
to make the first move, why
After
would you
one,
slap him?
after 1 year and 5 months,
She like if any read, if any talk
just
and
getting to
and
know
and
it
then go make the
right.
first move, you
And he
slap,
made the first move like
you
that
slap him.
without me giving an indication that the chemistry is there.
Yeah.
And him do that, and I will. And, yeah, I would. I
And and,
know.
and and honestly, when Michelle I say issue because I have seen where guys thinks about it is the right timing and
Right.
then make a
And it
move
wasn't.
and it wasn't and then get slapped or then get pushed away. And I find that to be very embarrassing. So that's why me does keep my little self to my little self.
Maybe
You
that's why I
understand?
take it so
Maybe
long.
that's why I take this along, being the
But
virgin right up to the point.
one
But I was very, reserved. But I still believe that it kind of looked more proper
yeah.
for the man make certain type of move. I don't
Yeah.
I don't I don't think that making the move for the first kiss is bad because it gives the man a little more like,
Confidence.
okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool. She
And
into
maybe
me.
maybe my situation is different. I'm trying to think that you're privy to like little thing really happened
Mm,
before
mm,
with
mm,
somebody that I liked
mm.
and what have you.
Yeah,
So
man.
maybe that have caused me to like put up a fence.
Yeah. There's 6 persons on the live. We need to make sure you have 6 likes. Come on, guys, do that. And of course, tell us who you are. If you don't mind, we will say hi to you. You can just say hi to us. So the rules seemingly have changed because even as I read about the men saying 72% of them
Yeah,
say,
it has been.
let me read it again. Come on, make sure we read right. 72% of the men said that they preferred that they would make the first move.
Yeah.
And I think the reason for that is that most guys feel a little
Intimidated
intimidated
by some ladies.
by some
Mostly
ladies and intimidated to make the first move because they don't want to get embarrassed.
are blighted
Because
the chance.
it's right, and especially if it's like a situation where you're young and you think you like somebody, and then no, you're gonna make the first move and get embarrassed. It kind of just lock you down for a good time,
Yeah. Because most ladies attend. I think ladies on a whole feel it when you really feel it for a guy.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it, but maybe sometimes because of experience, you try to pull back and act as if I'm not so interested. And even when you're dying to get that kiss, maybe there's something more like we want to see and make sure of.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe that when ladies what would you say, peel back all the facade and go in,
Mm-hmm.
that they're expected that okay, it's going to be mutual and it's going to be for a long time. So I find out that most ladies who think something of themselves,
Mm-hmm.
um, going in, they try not to give that away so quickly,
Mm-hmm.
unless there's a situation where some ladies know that the guy is interested in somebody else, but they see indication where the guy is feeling them also,
Mm-hmm.
and they may not be the key lady, but they want the guy. So them not gonna play around. Those ladies not gonna play
Going for the
around.
kill.
They're going in for the kill. And I think we're living in an age like that now,
Yeah.
wherein if you slip, you slide. So you're in a relationship and you're not too sure about the girl over there. So they're looking at this person, and this person is just a wait for the opportunity to and say, all right.
So Martin says it's so natural for the man to seek out the woman. I
Yeah.
will definitely help him out once he shows interest.
Interest.
He's shy, but I know what I know, but I will
I will
not
not be
be
seeking
seeking
out any
any
man
man. I would be a big.
take away from me.
That
It
would be
will be.
okay.
That's true. And she also said, he is the one to make me feel special out of all the other women. Right. That's true.
Because it brings me to the point I wanted to make. The point I want to make is this. All right. Is it there anything that is called looking too cheap when the woman makes the first move? Because back in my day, when the ladies made the first move, it was looked as if she was easy. or for like
That's why I said the way in which our surrounding that we grow up here.
no, I'm not
It,
not even talking about Chris.
oh, on a whole, back in the
Yeah,
90s,
generally speaking.
yeah, people
Our
make it
time,
seem that
Marlene.
way. Yeah, it make it seem that way. But the
I don't
world
think
have come
it
a
was
long
just
way
make it seem
since.
that way. Is it?
It was basically to how people view people and
Yeah.
things and whatnot. But like in this present time, I don't think people really look outside of our. I don't think
Mm,
people look at it that much anyway, because it's a situation where people feeling the right chemistry and they know that the person is feeling them and they're
mm,
feeling about the person.
mm,
So God help you if you weren't the real one. You understand? Because
mm,
they are going in for the kill. And sometimes like it's situation wherein okay, you're talking to somebody already. He's talking to somebody, but he's not sure because he's over here fishing. And
mm.
you're over here fishing, and the person that you're fishing with, they like what they see, and they're
Mm.
not gonna wait for you to make the decision, so they're trying to make it for you.
But what is it that make that know what that is happening nowadays that gives the ladies
The
the courage
boldness.
and the boldness to just make the first move? Like brother, you take too long for moving on. I tell you, all right, I like you, you like me, let's move.
Not to say that I agree with it,
No man, rare
but
reason based on what we say.
yeah,
Yeah.
but by observation, it's a thing wherein ladies have stepped away a lot or come somewhere far from okay, men is the one to do everything and it's a man thing to do, and you understand? I think I think the world have stepped away a long way from that and said that okay, anything the man can do, the lady, can do
Mm,
it too. And the worst, ladies taking on this handle saying, okay, I am what would you say now, the driver for my life, especially within a relationship.
hmm.
You understand?
So if you're the one, me I make you
Then
know.
yeah, she's making it be known.
Hmm.
They're not waiting to be scout out and feel like okay, because how the world doing it now is as if okay, you'll get passed by because basically woman is more than man.
They say
you
it's now
know,
10-1.
it's 10 to 1 or you understand? Sorry. So you find us the ladies not taking a backseat and most ladies and wait. You
Hmm.
understand? But there's ups and downs to it.
Big up yourself, Kisan.
Welcome,
Welcome,
Kisan.
Kisan.
Welcome. There is ups and downs. And where I'm at now, to be honest, if the lady is confident, well, where I'm getting to know where I'm at basically, God,
I guess
honestly,
I mean
where
if you're representing for the ladies, I represent
no, how I'm understanding
based on
it
what
to
you see.
be
Yeah.
based on what I see is that if the ladies are confident enough and they're not confident and say, you know what, I'm not waiting to be sought out because I know that I'm all that in a bag of chips. And if I like you and you approach me, you're gonna know. So they're going for the kill because the ladies are also not waiting now to find out how much you care.
All
The
right.
male care for them. Them want to just know, dive in or get over it.
So Marlene says, yes, look cheap and desperate. Don't care how we want to say. Going
Yeah.
after what you want. Um, so let me say me I read it right, Marlene. Are you saying what you people can call it look cheap or whatever, but it's
Yeah.
really and truly, you know what you want. Yeah, you're going after what you want. Call it cheap if you may, but I know
Yeah.
what I want and I'm going after it. That's what you said, Marley. You can respond. Hello, she says again here. How she know is the one, or she know he's the one if the man not show the interest first.
And that's where I lodge in old school.
Mm,
That is why I
old
lodge.
school.
That's why I lodge in old school, and that's why I said I believe that there are ups and downs to it.
Yes.
Because like I started off in saying first that there are some things I would agree with and some I don't because for one. I'm not gonna propose to a man and then only to hear that I didn't come look, I didn't propose to you. So this is one of the things which is a strong point, Molly.
But is it the chemistry right when you
The
sit
chemistry
and
can
make
be
the
really right.
proposal?
It doesn't matter. Chemistry come and chemistry go on. You and I know, and a lot of people here tonight know
Uh-huh.
that the chemist for a marriage to work, chemistry is good, but it's not really the chemistry that holds it. So,
Uh,
so
why
no,
not?
because if you, it's not every when you have this to do, that to do, and a lot of things to
No,
be
but
taken.
not to cut you, but chemistry is really actually how we connect.
That is true,
You
but that's
understand?
the problem though with a lot of relationship, even before it can even reach into something. A lot of people build it up on this great expectation that, okay, we have just met. Of course, you just met. Person look nice in the eyes and everything. The moment is right. Maybe we're drinking something. If you drink something, I don't know. I'm just talking about on a wider scale, not in our certain and for some reason, he's right there, she's right there, and yeah, the chemistry. You get your kiss or whatever. Some people do more than that. But after that has passed, and whatever that chemistry it was, maybe the time was cool, maybe you drank a Smirnoff Ice, I don't know, and that nice woozy feeling, and it was reciprocal, yeah. But when you get up in the next day, and it's what have I done? Because the chemistry wear off, it passed. What have I done? Now you get up. Say for instance, God forbid, worst case scenario, it wasn't for one night thing, and you get up and you say, who is this? The person no longer in their dolled up mess with a male or female, breath heavy, face look rugged, everything. And where's the chemistry? It's not everybody lucky enough to have that life lasting chemistry. And then you say, who the hell are you? What are you doing here? What? And then you're going to bathroom and kill yourself because you cannot at least say, allow yourself to, kiss him or kiss her or whatever you want. Nowadays, when you have so much dolled up mess, if you come off, where's the chemistry? So you have to be careful not to build up everything so much after what the right atmosphere. Maybe lower in AC, I don't know, whatever. And it feels right and you move to it. So you have to be careful. So the chemistry comes and it goes. If you decide to kiss somebody as a woman and you make the move, don't let it be that okay, you felt goosebumps. That's the worst decision. You felt goosebumps, your heart beating too fast.
But I don't. Well, I guess
that's
some
what
person
people
do
call
it still,
chemistry. The heart beating too fast, body parts jumping, and those type of things. And oh my God, I can't believe I feel this way. Learn to control yourself for a while. So what you're dealing with, scout out.
All right. So we say. So we're gonna say before that, don't forget the point. We're saying Audi again to upset.
Hey, Upset, welcome, my brother.
So Malika says some guys are too slow to the signs. For some of them, your body will seize up before they make the move. Hey. Even though you know the chemistry is there. That's not nice.
Maybe they're not feeling chemistry. I don't know.
No, but she's saying that the both of them know the chemistry.
But maybe they're coming up with what I'm saying.
Still move like molasses.
Apart from the fact that some guy are just shy and tongue tied when it's the person they really like. Apart from that, sorry, you may just have a guy where you say chemistry tan body, but I yield to this to that. Make sure it's a bit of fun. Maybe they have that experience already too. Yeah. Who knows? And I say tan the body. Nah, rush out for it tonight. Me a beard the one there. You understand? And the lady going go kiss and break up the man meds and everything. So whatever comes after that, you just have to deal with it.
But I think for you to go in for the kiss, let me not talk from a Christian perspective. But generally speaking, I guess for you to go in for the kiss, so what you're saying now, the chemistry can be short-lived. It's not necessarily compatibility or that type of camaraderie type of thing.
Right. It can be AC driven.
So the chemistry is just what is right at the moment.
At the moment.
Oh.
You understand? Versus the situation, which is a good situation, which I have nothing to say about because that's a good chemistry and it shows in the end hurling situation. That's a mountain something that you're supposed to can know, have enough inclination
if it's time.
If it's time. You understand? And listen, all the birds, they don't come at me.
We just are reasoning.
I'm just reasoning. So
because I'm being real.
Listen, brother and sister, but I tell none of you of one month or something. Kiss nobody.
No, that's not what we're saying.
That's not what we're saying, right?
We're talking about persons now who are, probably well on them way to the in them dating and courtship or whatever, and we can be naive and say no.
Or maybe faced with these situations,
we can be for the Christian perspective. We can be naive and say it don't happen, but we know it happened. But for those who are unsaved, I mean, they do what they do, and we're just reasoning generally.
And the truth is, the unsaved are not novices. They know how to control themselves most of the time. Most of us Christians who are in the church haven't been in a relationship and whatever. Don't go and pin on first kiss. A first kiss can lead to danger. I don't know if you angle it. I'm being honest right now.
All right. So Marlene says, I mean, it can't be that you're going after a man who you like. He must show some amount of interest, right? And just like Malika, if him too slow, him going to lose out.
A Joe Sumo.
so so the truth is though, um, I think every opportunities can be missed. For true. If it is that the feeling, the chemistry is right, and a moment is presented, the lady might think this guy not interested.
Interesting.
Like if she's waiting for him to make the move, she might think this guy's not interested. Like you see every sign, me come beside you, me rub up, me smile, me buy piece of donut, and me give you.
Look, that's a turn up for some man. That's a
No,
lot
no,
of.
like no, like she's doing that to
Oh, she's
she's doing
doing
that
it.
to the
Oh, I thought
indicate to
he
the
was
man.
showing signs.
She's doing that to indicate to the man,
Oh
and the
Lord.
guy's like, in
Oh,
I'm head, man, like, "Oh, next time you go kiss her, you know,
oh
because
my God.
honestly, some of us guys, especially shy guys, we tend to overthink something. We overthink it before we even say make a move. We honestly tend to overthink, and so I wouldn't have had a problem if Michelle had made the first move, but I think as a man, I'm gonna grow up in that type of environment where the man. I don't even talk about being macho now, but I grew up in an environment where the man makes the first move because it's this gentleman, like, I open the door, I pull the chair out just for her to sit. It looks proper that the man kneels down to make the proposal, yeah. So, but as I said, looking back now, that would have been nice.
It would not even, that would not even happen because at the end of the day, knowing that we're Christian and part of the church and how we're brought up and
Mhm.
all of that and morals, you that die for hunger. But.
So Marty says, it annoys me when a man too slow. Get to it or go sit
At
down.
the right time.
I
Even
wait till you grow up little.
that's the thing though. That's the thing.
So
Even
this
though
is sorry, go ahead.
sorry,
Come on.
that's the thing though, and that's why even today they maybe you have like most ladies doing it, but there's still a wide scale where a lot of ladies like ourselves would not do it because when you're conscious in your head that you like somebody, you look on these things.
Mhm.
You look on this. Is this a role that I'm gonna have to play if we should be in a relationship? So wait,
So that is the
I'm,
point I was coming
that
at.
is it. Because
Mhm.
if I'm hinting you already, I'm sitting talking to you, laughing, smiling, or for every other word. That's enough to me interested. You understand? I want to say, me have to go cross border to come all the way to you have to kiss you and to let you know otherwise. It seems like all right, you're not interested in me like that,
Or I'm
or
in already yet?
you're not the guy for me. Like
Not the
Molly
guy.
said, it would annoy
Mm-hmm.
me. You understand? Because I want to see that you're able to take the lead too, and knowing like ladies, if like me, will have tried things and test things, I may just set up little situations to see how you're gonna handle it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That with you are privy to somebody else,
Yes, yes.
and they say, bye, you weren't the one. Because we could have what we keep on a set trap and you know, falling
And
in.
of course, my mom is
I
on the
have fallen
live.
in.
Hi, mommy.
Welcome, Jen Jen.
She says,
Welcome.
"Family, good night, family. I'm trying to find you on on YouTube on my Fire Stick." Mom, my mom is now, stepping up to technology.
A
You,
little miss
you go, mom.
technology.
Maybe can ask JJ to help you.
Yeah, she have
Um,
to get it on our phone.
Upset says, "Ladies love when guys when guys move slow,
That's true,
and that is
upset.
the way to go." Well,
That's true.
I think Marlene says she don't like when a man move too slow.
True.
So, but Upset said ladies like when guys move slow. Let me hear from the ladies
A
now. Is that
slow,
a
I
fact?
thought he said
Him says
slow.
slow. Him say ladies like it when guys move slow,
Well, it
and
depends on what slowness we're talking about and
and
in what
that is the
context.
way to go.
Yeah, in the sense that there are different what would you say categories of
How slow?
moving. No, there's different categories of moving and getting to know your situation.
Mm.
Because if it's a situation where you should really be getting to know each other and all of that, and you want to even jump past kiss and have the audacity to want to touch,
Mm.
that's moving too fast. So that's when a man should really move slow.
So what I so what I want to hear from Upset, what is moving slow? Because we would have, from, and I guess from your experience, what would
Yeah.
be moving slow when a man moves slow? So Marlene says, yes, the man must hunt and show he's the king of the jungle.
Yeah, that's
Woman
true.
loves that. Yes, pursue me, man, pursue
That's
me.
true. That's true. Yeah.
um, and
Somewhat.
so then it still states that though this survey showed that
Mhm.
72% of men, and that was in 2005, right?
Yeah,
And
7 years ago.
95% of them in 2017 said that they don't mind really making the first move, making the first move with a kiss, right? So in spite of that, right, Marlene is saying it is important, and it's probably more, is it proper? That's the word, for the lady, for the man to make the first move, and
Yeah.
hence the woman will feel that the interest is there.
Yeah.
You understand? But I don't
That's
know.
how I know the interest is there, even in my own experience.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I could not afford to know that I put all of my feelings out there and not sure where your headspace is and
Yeah.
if you are feeling me like that. Because I need that assurance and incentive to know that, okay, he's feeling me like that before me even jump to come in your face the
Mr.
next thing,
Marlin
you
out
know?
of order. Near Marlin say. Marlin says a slow man write the article. It's a survey. It's a survey. All the man did was put the information. The person was put the information together, and it doesn't say it was a male. What the man was a slow man write the article.
Maybe. You have some good genuine slow men, you know? Well, I know, you have good genuine slow men wherein it's within their personality why they're so, what would you say? Shy.
So the question I want to ask them,
And they're so shy. They're
wom-
shy of fear of being turned down.
ladies, do women prefer the men who are slow or the men who are fast?
The men that are fast. Because the truth is, if you have a man who knows what he wants and you know that he desire that which he wants and want to do, you understand?
Mhm.
At least you can taper the movement and say, okay, I understand so and so, but I'm not ready for this, I'm not ready for, and then you can taper him down.
Mhm.
And that is good to work with versus somebody where you have to jog and say, do this now, then come to this, do this the way you do this. That's a job within itself.
And it sounds like it is tantamount to the fact that how he's going to handle the situation in the
Situation
future.
in the future. And even though sometimes you have some shaman who are on top of things, planning other things, but when it comes to women, it's like the genes decline and not function right. Yeah.
He's a cardiac.
You
But let
understand?
me ask a question though. Should the fanfare that men go out to create and set up an engagement, should the ladies do the same thing?
Like set up and like engagement that is
Like an
engagement.
engagement anyway. Should it be like, if it is that the lady is going to make the first move, should it be a spendocious event? Like for example, when I was going to engage Michelle, me trick her, carry her up the road, me organize long before all
To
our
get a fee
friends
for them.
together at the house. We tell them to go to the house and make sure nobody else on the outside. When you come, we make sure go at the ring place just casually trying out rings, but really and truly, I really wanted to find a ring size so we can get paid by a ring for the engagement. Um, all the whole the whole 9 yards.
9 yards.
Plan it out, and I think it was a success,
It
whatever.
was.
So I'm saying, oh, should the woman
Do
do
the
the
same.
same thing?
But if she have the heart to propose, she should. But the only thing to that is say, it's all good if a woman tell a man no. I know you can always try again. How would you feel as a woman if a man in front of everybody him say no? I
Mhm.
don't know if ladies are built to handle that. Such a big rejection in front of everybody. I think most men are built in a way and said, okay, there's next time. More hurting than my human, but there's next time. But how the lady walk off without the scene? If the man determined, say, no, no, you're taking this too far now. Even what if he had something planned?
Mhm.
You understand? And she beat into it. You understand? What if he's the type of man wearing that bruising ego and say, this is taking. How do
So
you deal with
so
it?
so that it goes back to one of our earlier discussions to say, okay, get to know the person, and if
Get
you get to know the person, you'll know exactly when the
and
right time
how.
is.
That's also any such ladies. I don't know them out
Because the truth is, the ladies nowadays who are independent and working their own money, they ain't gonna waste no time.
there. Yeah, not to say that other women who are independent and with their money, I said, I'm happy for you. Child, get the tongue and the nerve and come chase me. You
Like
understand?
Marlene
Yeah.
said,
That's
I,
still in style for me. And my daughter try her best. I not tell her what to do, but at the end of the day, I want to teach her enough, so look here. You try and make that dude come ask me what me think. And in better propose. You know what you say you go propose to somebody.
so Carlin says, well, for me, when we were dating, Craig was not fast. We took the time.
Crazy.
Anyway,
We wouldn't tell you what crazy.
all right, Craig. But anyway, I'm not going to trouble my friend. Um, she says, we took the time to get to know each other, right? So the time when Carly moved in for the troops for the kiss, is as if she knew it
She
was the
knows she
right
have the
time.
math already.
She knew it was the right time. Marlene says, well, if she go treat him and all them things, how how is she going to know if him financially stable? But I guess over time, Marlene,
Over time,
for,
she
for her to
knows.
get to the point of engagement, she doesn't know. Sorry, this is the dude.
Yeah.
But instead of him going out and do whatever, she can do it. But Michelle made a good point. What if when she decides to do it, she spoiled film plans?
Mm. And
I
some
don't think
man,
he, I don't think him should feel any
no
anyway.
man, some depend on the man, because some men they're eager up there. That's the thing they've been waiting for their life. Just like how we wait for our life to wear that perfect dress. You have some men that wait for the perfect setting. And the worst if they feel like this is the one. They have some men where that's big for them.
Hmm.
That's a big thing.
So Upset says he was in relation to the when he was saying that ladies like it that way, that men go
Yeah.
slow. He said I believe he said he was talking about the guys who in them thirties, in them
Ah.
forties, sorry, who take their time when dating. Because I think at 40, the 40s, yeah, time for the
Waste.
time for go over and over. So
Yeah.
you want to take your time and take your
And
time,
get it right.
to make
And
sure,
that's
because
fine.
it's like kind of like the next lap or the next to the
Yeah.
final lap then.
And maybe they have the experience of taking it too fast and things.
Hmm.
That wasn't it. And I can understand that. You
So Colin
understand?
says unequivocally,
That's good.
she
That's good
believes
answer.
men should propose to women.
Yeah, I believe there's something within the chasing, because it's when you start to live in, say, you start to live in your life and together and married, and so it should be a thing where the man should reflect and
Mm.
know what caused me. When life start hit you in the face and you wonder if I still she that, or if I still him that you were at two same person that were at all there for we this now. There's certain experiences when you look back on it, it causes you to just recollect. Collect yourself and say, no man, I can't do that to her. And no man, I can't do that to him.
Hmm.
It's like you fall back in love with the memory of what your journey was. And it give you a smile on your face and give you that little extra energy to
Hmm.
brush off the dust off of everything we're up now and step out and meet each other halfway.
Hmm.
So this, I believe that even though it may be olden days and what have you, they're there for a reason. And to have this reason, some people call it the vault moment. Because even sometimes when we have disagreements, and I think back on some stuff like, the way in which, oh, you go out of your way to do this and do that, it causes me even sometimes even to say, get over myself.
Hmm.
You know, what are you doing, girl? Get over yourself. This is foolishness compared.
Pebble in the shoe.
Yeah, pebble in the shoe. So it make you just say, what? Lose the upset. Lose the hope
That's a
upsetness.
good topic, pebble in the shoe. But
You
I will
know?
have explain what that means. We went to counseling
Yeah.
on the phone one time.
And it encouraged the little twinkling feeling and the chemistry that all the cobweb are try to cover up and all of them something. So the steps are there for a reason.
Hmm.
They're there for a reason, and yeah, certain things that men should do and women, it's there for a reason.
So Molly's response to say, okay, if the lady go do the proposal and make the big fanfare, Marlene is saying no. She might spoil him to the point of him not wanting to
To do
spend no
nothing.
money.
Exactly.
But no, but come
And
on
not
now,
even that
come
she
on
have
now,
a point
Marley,
too.
come on.
She have
If
a point.
if I am going to propose and I make this big fanfare, if she think that she can propose, she should make it proper,
But knowing ladies that
make
no
it
lady have a
nice.
point, babe. Knowing
No,
ladies will have to over the top.
but
The
Michelle,
man might just feel like, oh, me gonna
no,
pop this.
but for you to come to the point you gonna propose, right? You must say about this him stable. You the qualities where you are looking for in a man, in have it, right? So you know, say if even if you make the proposal and in a deadbeat over say, boy, she have money or something,
Man, it's
no.
a big sign that some of those ladies love being controlled. And they can't allow nothing to be spoiled or nothing to listen. Boy, it's a reason they and them something else. Really, you have to dig deep and look into it
You mean the
because
controlling ladies?
yeah. I mean, because when you look into it, for you, yeah, you and you look if you will propose to the man, right? You wonder who pursue who then.
Who hunt?
Because some ladies nowadays them have a hunting spirit, you know.
Hunting spirit.
Hunting spirit, the spirit that God built with the men, give the men. There's nothing sexy like when a man hunt a lady. And sometimes the lady put up barriers and act like they're not interested.
Hello, that
And
was then.
which then, love and love, brother. So what we call you, brother.
Barnett
Word,
says,
love and
my
love.
my stance is man must pursue. We'll work with them. Just 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 don't sound just doesn't sound right the other way around. I will
Yeah.
forever remain old school.
Yeah, it's like the song was say, what? Christ thing is kingly character.
Mhm.
Well, man thing a kingly character. When the man step up and it's like, oh,
So
watch it
says
go.
be a old school ladies you have on the
It's
line.
not a
Right, Malika?
even no if when people want new it up, no matter how them want new it up. I could have what they when they see a man act, you know, within their masculinity and do what them supposed to do. It make you shiver as a lady, no matter how tough you are, you could have been rock stone.
So watch your snow. Yeah, and here's a point that Upset is reinforcing. Upset says, girls love when boys move fast. In my 20, in my 20s, like when I was 20 years old, it bring back memories. Meet a girl today, sleep with her
Oh Lord
tomorrow.
Jesus.
Because the truth
Some of
is,
them do too.
the truth is,
With a lot but I serious.
the truth is, it happens.
I threw that upside to my brother.
It
Some
happens.
ladies know want to play around something.
Guys nowadays be here, me a here when we reason with the money because what I do, I pick discussions, and reason with the money. What I hear nowadays is that listen me, it's like other man would meet a girl, as Peter said, today and tomorrow they're in bed. The ladies are saying, listen, if I'll meet you tonight, and if I want you, I'll initiate it tonight, and then
Yeah, the ladies of the
tomorrow
world,
you wake
yeah.
up, you just leave my house.
Yeah, the ladies of the world, not the
No, yeah, man.
yeah, but you have to set it right.
I can't Christian. But it's just me talk to the man then. Yeah. So yeah, that
Yeah.
I hear that a lot I hear that a lot. And of
But
course
why are they moving so fast though?
with the ladies.
Yeah.
I think they're saying, what, the dominance that men have and the upper hand has led them to too much heartache and
Compete.
pain.
Oh.
Too much heartache and pain. So this, me now wait for you, come choose you. Me I choose you. And if they feel like you're not the one, they'll reject you. Do not reject me.
Yeah, but that way them look a cherry no special.
Gee,
Yeah.
yeah, I
They're not
guess.
true.
Well, I mean, I think, yeah, in this, but I think if we had some other ladies on the line, then that probably suggests is that about even them trade a bit special. But it's and based on the discussion though, is saying they are empowered, they are not empowered. So if a man thinks he can just do whatever, then he can show the man so he can do that too.
Yeah, but where the power come from? Listen, that's another topic for another time because at the end of the day, you are just basically selling yourself short. Because if that's the way you're gonna choose to say be equal with a man, it's stupidness in my book because at the end of the day, the man not losing any value, but your cherry losing the
Voila,
value.
voila, voila. So because see, you're saying the man don't have nothing to lose?
Yeah,
Why?
because their mind is already, what I
No,
mean.
you
It's
can't. You
true.
make
The
it
man
look
have
like
nothing
say,
to lose. The man,
well, this is
if there's
another
anything,
serious
and that's why
topic.
I say it's another
Is it that
topic.
you're
Yeah,
saying
you
if
know.
a lady gives up, right, to the man, or she initiate the giving up, she has more to lose than the man?
Yeah, she
Cause the
has
man,
more to
what?
lose.
What? Because
First of
all men are
all,
dogs.
nowadays in today's day,
Hmm.
just early this year or late last year, I'm getting to understand that there's such a thing as a body count. And when
Yeah.
ladies try to even up with a man like that, they lessen even their own self
Hmm.
because the first thing the same men are coming back to find out what is your body count, which body count mean by the way how many person have you slept with. So can you imagine you find this guy, this man now, which is a man of your dream, and you want to settle down and you want to live a life of moral. And when because that is your plan and your intention that you're going to even up with dudes, and you said to that man now that, okay, I've been with 500 persons, you could either give him a stroke or something. But upon seriousness, apart from that, no, you stand the chance of him feeling up, but there's nothing left.
All
If
right.
you are just 20 or 30 something and you have been,
All right.
that's the way you live your life. There's nothing really left. And we have to, I know that God have made ladies in a special way, that elasticity and all of that,
Elasticity. Yeah.
right? It's a blessing to us. But come on now, you don't reach 30 good yet, and you have been with five different men. I could have what be going on there. And I'm talking as a lady, and I'm thinking on it. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm a lady, and I'm looking at it. Oh, something must,
Mm-hmm.
much more a
All right.
man.
Before Lord, don't forget to me that answer. But before that,
We're
let me
talking
read some of
about
this. No,
value.
no. Let me read
Right.
just one of the responses.
So,
Marlene says, even in the Bible, it was the men who went and seek out the wife.
yeah.
True, old school again. She further went and said, Michelle, talk to me, girl. It's so sexy when a man want a woman,
I
and tell
know.
her it's so, and tell her it's so masculine. It is masculine.
Exactly, it is.
Old
And the
school.
worst if him have little swag.
No, all right. Let me go back to what
I'm
you were
proud of
saying.
it.
Let me go back to what you're saying. Let me ask a question then, because this whole thing of, and again, guys, there are 9 persons on the live. We're supposed to be seeing 9 likes. If you're not, if you don't want to identify who you are, still press like.
But what if the 9 person that we were like, but then like what we have said?
Well, all
Don't
right
leave
then.
me
Don't
here,
leave.
no
Still, you
pressure.
can stay. Don't leave. Should if you find the person that you're with, should the body count really matter?
I'm a woman and I can be biased with that and say
All right,
no.
stick a pin.
But as a mother,
Stick a pin. The other point I want to
but
ask, stick a pin. If the woman says my body count is 20, right? And the man says my body count is 25,
Mhm.
does it lessens the woman's value and lessens the man value, or is it that the woman's value alone is lessened?
Because of what the whole everything that comes with it seems to me like the woman values lesson. Why? It because the man seems to in his book is like he gained more experience versus the woman will have a whole heap of baggage with all those experience of 25 men.
So what the man will have no, she has 20, he has 25.
Oh, yes,
He have 5 more than she.
I mean, I could very well say brush it off and say nay because I'm not a man, it's a
Mm-hmm.
woman. But the reality of the situation, like, as a mother now with a son, and I want good for my son, and with the experience and what I've learned, these
You
things
don't
to
answer my
be, I'm
question.
answering you because I've never been in a situation, so I
I
have to be
agree.
biased.
All right.
So I'm trying to come from how I would really think of it,
Mm,
in what situation would apply to me.
mm.
So having a son and I mean, we want to go far to say what's your, significant this girl body count and what have you. But to where the world is going now, I don't know if I wouldn't ask a question because knowing what that means and what comes with it,
You have to tell her, you have to set him to, okay, go and make sure you do
some
some tests
tests
to find out if
to
all is,
find out all is
yeah,
well, and because you
there are
have
no STDs
right. You
lurking around.
understand? But there's a bigger issue which not even doctor can help because with all these men, there's different experiences and there's baggages and you don't know what kind of hurt it has left. So
Mhm.
sometimes it's not just about sexually, and we have to be honest. When a man, say for instance, would you be a man that you are, and you met this nice girl, everything look nice and outside and everything, and you check for her,
Mm.
and you have been with say 5 person, and she have been with maybe with 30.
Mm.
You want to tell me that there's nowhere in your mind where you don't feel a little concern, even if it's not going to stop your decision from being with her. You're not going to live with certain concern
I'm not gonna live
until
with
you
it.
fully get.
I'm gonna live with it, I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go through the whole. I don't need to know the whole 30 man. If I can even know five, I just need to understand where she is now in her headspace. Because if she's in a good place and she not live on the memories and she not, you know, um she's not scarred and marred
But that's
by
the thing, though.
whatever,
How would you
then
know that people can?
by
She herself. The truth is,
I said she'll
most
tell
of
me
the
more
yeah,
here.
and honestly, she may just feel that she's being honest and answering you honestly, because there's a lot of issues that people comes with, and they think it have nothing to do with their past. But the truth is, it has to do
Mm,
with the past, who you have been with, who you have surrounded yourself with. Because people learn from it, people hurt from it. Then people, what some people do is carry over certain hurt from most relationship, if there have been, to another relationship, and that really you have to be strong now in this present relationship. Say you're the person who haven't been through those things. You have to be mentally stable to deal with that person that you're seeing
mm,
versus with all the other things that is in her, that happened to her, that she's dealing with, that is coming over to you. And you can't say it's not your problem, it's hers. 'Cause if it affect her, it will affect you. And you're not going to find out in a month. You're
mm,
not going to find out in just a year. It takes a lifetime. And then now you have to be stable to help, to repair, and to help her to grow out of it. And
mm.
that's why I find out that some beautiful people who start beautiful relationships, it just don't work because issues are coming at another person bearing, oh, what is?
Yeah.
But she a babes of power, him a babes. Me not have nothing to do with this. When you get down to the bottom of it, I've been with Tom, and Tom cheated on me, and Tom did this. All right. I only spent X amount of time with Harry. Harry had STD, or John, John stabbed me in the back. He slept with my best friend. And who can deal with all of those? Is the reality of life. And these things happen to some beautiful person.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So you have to take into consideration. Me hear people say, and I read an article where they said when you sleep with someone who have slept with someone already, or several someone, you're also sleeping with those persons. And worse if those persons weren't saved and say get delivered and all of that. All of those sexual little habits that they garner from sexual behavior with other people, it comes right back to you.
Mm-hmm.
How many persons are stable like that? You ever hear some man talk about some nice looking girl where they say, oh, them a demon and them a this and them a that, and you have to wonder, are they talking about that person? But they live with the individual, but it's not that the individual is literally a devil. It's just that
The baggages that you
it's the
carry.
baggages that they carry, and a lot of it come through sexual principles
Or,
that follows
or sexual they call it sexual activity. Yeah.
activities.
All right. So Marlene says mature people don't discuss body count. That's why when you want to prove, that's when you want to prove who is better. The past is dead. Deal with what is in front of you. That's what
Yeah,
mature people do for sure.
that's true. That's what
That is
mature
true.
people do. But in order sometimes to deal with the situation that comes with the problem, you have, whether you want to go back
When
there or
something
not, when
arises,
something arises,
yeah,
and you dig deep
you
in
have
the
to go look
bottom to
deeper.
find out, even before a counselor can help you, you have to go look deeper
Mm-hmm.
and pull up the snakes in order to kill them and get rid of them.
Yeah.
But I do agree with that. They don't carry those things like you want to say, oh, me better than her. That's
Yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah, because sometimes it's even to probably say, you know, that you're better than, or this
Or,
person is worse than,
mm,
because I mean body count to me is, it shouldn't be a topic per
yeah,
se, but if somebody needs that reassurance, it should be something that is willingly and easily
mm,
spoken about, because you want to be bare in front of the person.
with
You want
beer.
to be honest in front of the person.
And there's
Um,
some person who never trust people because them they date somebody who,
mhm,
hurt them bad. And so
That
it have to talk, it have to come up
yeah,
eventually.
it may come up. Upset says when a woman sleeps with five men, then call her bicycle.
What?
Bicycle.
Educate me, brother.
And him say if a man sleep with five women, then call him gallus.
It's just wrong. I know. It's true.
It happens.
It happens
That
to
is that
true.
happens true.
That's a real child
So
situation.
Malika says some men nowadays, sorry to say, look like them catch turtle syndrome. Well, yeah, what?
Tell me, Mal, what name so turtle?
But turtle syndrome and Marlena laughed.
Me tell me the boss laugh so that way. So tell us,
She
Mal,
said
what
that
you
the
mean?
turtle.
Oh, too slow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
So Marlene says, I I I I part one partner can give you STD just as how having sex once can get you pregnant. We
Mhm.
must do do out L checks. Okay, do check out L checks, real checks before marriage and sex.
Before, yeah, that's a must,
That
especially
is
within the church.
especially within the church. Because I mean, the truth is, persons can get saved that know them have something,
Yeah,
some from previous experiences or whatever.
experience.
But and that's why it's important you make sure like if you're basically engaged and serious,
Be
go to
honest.
the doctor and
Yeah.
check out everything. The thing about it is, well, sometimes is it will it happen like if you go to the doctor and let me ask this question. You go to the doctor, see how do your checks, and the person going to get married to have something. Will it change your mind? Mm.
No, honestly, let me tell you how my mind will change because that's a good question. If the person know that all is not well and didn't say it. But by the way, yes, I've been in a church, nothing.
No,
Oh,
of course, both ways, both
then cool, yeah,
ways.
that mean I must change my mind.
Why would it change your mind?
First of all, both of us in the church, you don't get saved, you're not supposed to do
No,
nothing.
man. Say the person gets saved, and no, I would just.
Of course, my mind
But
not
but
change.
all right. So the person, because some STDs can live with the fella here,
That mean the person
or
know
live
that
with
they
them for
have
long.
it.
No, but supposed to don't know.
If you have it for a while, you have a sick brother. Yeah, you're
Okay,
gonna be sick,
I guess. I
don't
guess.
you? They have to have
All
symptoms.
STDs
Me no know,
come
me
with
never
come with
have none yet,
all
but
STDs
my
come with
natural mind that
symptoms.
tell me is that there must over a period of time, of course you must have symptoms. Yeah.
Okay.
First of
Uh,
all, if you're a man or woman, your flesh, you're going to have itch. If it's an illness, you're going to have itch. And if it's a sexual illness, there's going to be itch.
mm,
There's going to be discharge. What else?
some
Yeah,
rash or
some
whatever.
rush or something. Yeah,
Okay.
man, you
All
must
right.
know.
All right. Leave it
Unless
at
you
that.
know you know there's something wrong with you and you have the beard, you don't want to go doctor because you don't want doctor no neither, but that you still know you have something.
Hmm. All right. So let's use the scenario you had.
Okay.
So if him even at the church and you saying you check him out and
Mm-hmm.
you find saying or something, you change your mind.
Let me not must share my first of all, you hide it from me. That's deceit. And that's a lie. And
Mm-hmm.
then at what stage were you planning on telling me? The night of the honeymoon when I'm really longing and thirsty and ready for you?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can't do anything and then we have to go wait maybe how much more months before you clear up or you weren't planning on telling me. So both of us end up with it and then you find out what are you trying to say? Say me then?
I don't know what
That's
that.
deceit.
Let me. All right,
And first
that
of all,
that
both of us supposed to be children of the
and
Lord who are pumped
so
through.
what says is where you get that from,
Me not even interested when you want to get it from again. The Lord show me your true face that you were trying to deceive me.
and
And
that's
that's
it.
enough. That's enough because nothing is bigger
All of
than
the money you take back from the down payment, you take back that you give back him engagement ring.
listen, if you want to have reception in Avis, but with no me not under that.
All right, so Carly says women want a man with a future, and men want women without past.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what society seems to do.
That's
That's true.
profound. All right. Marlene says, what what reassurance people has? I don't get that.
What?
Um,
Let me glass.
yes, if it's an incurable sexual disease. Okay, so she was responding. She was responding to the question I
Oh, the
asked.
STD.
Yeah, that if
Yeah.
they went and check out and find something, would it change your mind? To say, yeah.
If it's diabetes, no problem because that come through food. What else again? Could it? No,
Well,
but that's not sexual.
no.
You did say sexual.
So Malika says, fair mind change 100%,
Of
faster
course.
than both.
Me I tell you, Molly, I'm girl. 150.
Oh God, Malika says some people are either stupid or naive.
Yeah.
Sick or not sick, then get saved and said then heal.
Let me hear.
Dangerous.
So you want to tell me how many my itching still heal? Instead, everything you know. I'm one person who could have the audacity to come talk to me and try to change my mind. But Sister Lee, you know, sometimes these things happen. I would take up my Bible
Or
and
keep
say,
praying and he,
I
you
keep
know,
praying.
and because
It
God is
worse
gonna
if I
heal you.
know minister. I mean, what? I'm so glad we have many branches. That's how, no matter how me, if it means that for the next year, me have to go cry you out of my system and eat ice cream, gain pounds and stuff, but you're coming out of my system. That's how deliberate it is. That's a serious thing, you know. And STD and furthermore, is sexual, you get it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that me you did not play that person and me, and maybe
Something
the person even
something
know
that go
about
on in the
me, and
background.
maybe you want marry me and continue with she. It's
Something that go on in
serious.
the background.
Or he, whoever, it never work.
Well, guys, the truth is, all good things have to come to an end.
Yeah.
We just want to thank you guys for coming on. Next week, God's willing, we're going to be here live again with another topic. Oh, next week is Father's Day,
Oh, next
so
week is Father's
let us
Day.
see how that work out.
Yeah.
I don't know
If we can.
if we can, we will. Um, Thanks to everyone who came on. There were at least 10 persons that
Yeah, I
came on, which
appreciate
was
you all.
very
I
very
mean, it's
nice.
over. Oh, and I didn't even
Yeah,
realize.
that's why we have to stop it because I know the discussion is very nice, but we have persons who watch afterwards. We
Yeah.
don't want them to be turned off by the length of
The
it.
lens. I
You
didn't
understand
look
me?
at them. The lens of the light.
But guys, we
That's
just want to
something.
tell you thanks and appreciate
Yeah.
the participation, and we just look forward to seeing you guys next week. Also, look forward again to our midweek videos that we
Yeah.
upload. And of course, there are a lot more things we're planning on to bring to you guys.
Yeah.
And we just want you to just continue to support and continue to share your thoughts with us. Um, Remember,
Oh,
if you're here for the first time, like, share, and
yeah.
subscribe.
And
You
Thursday
know.
is your birthday,
Oh
so
yes,
for the
Thursday is my
midweek
birthday.
vlog would
Monday,
have been posted on the Thursday
yeah, that
normally
one
post.
post
And
on
you can
Wednesday,
wish him
Thursday.
happy birthday underneath.
Yeah, leave your comments.
You become me.
Malika said, big up on yourselves.
Same there, Mal. I hope you
Big up
enjoy
to
your
all of you guys.
vacay.
Big up to all of you guys.
But
But we're gonna say tata until next time, right?
yeah, love you guys. Always good having you.
Yes,
On the two males we have tonight, Ron
and upset.
and Upset.
But I don't know. Ron was unusually quiet tonight. But
Yeah.
that's all right. That's all right. That's sure what. But that's all right.
That's
But bless you
alright, my
guys,
friend.
and thank you for coming on the live. See you again next week, God's willing, and blessings.